274 and 294.
Okay, go ahead and write those down. And can you write down the number 3,261? And which tens would be between that number?
3,251 and 3,271.
Okay, write those ones down too. Okay, and can you think of another problem like those that you would be able to do?
Like the tens.
Mm-hmm.
2,000. 2,352, and then it would be 2,342 and 2,362.
Okay, awesome job. That's it.
Good job. So now we're going to do S?
Yeah, go
Or R?
Yes.
R? You just did S, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Ready, Kylie?
Yep.
Okay. If I told you that I wanted to multiply 4 times 6, what does that mean to you? What does 4 times 6 mean?
6 rows of 4.
6 rows of 4. What else? Is there anything else that reminds you of? What about if I had like apples or baskets or groups? How would you say that?
6 groups of 4.
Or do you think 4 groups of 6 and 6 groups of 4 are the same thing?
Yeah.
Yeah? How are they different?
Because you're changing around the numbers.
Okay, so let's say we have, let's write this down, ready? 4 times 6 equals, do you know what it equals?
24.
Good job. Okay, now right underneath it, write 4 times 12. Now how do you think this number and this number relate? Do you see a pattern? Do you see something that's in common?
4 times 3 would equal 12.
If I have 4 times 6 equals 24, now we're going to do 4 times 12. So should we do a picture? You like pictures, or should we do something with apples, you think?
Picture.
Picture? Okay, so let's try and do a picture. What do you think? Can I draw a picture?
Yeah.
And then we'll see what we can do with it. You ready? Okay. Let's say I have, what should we do? How about 4 baskets, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And in each one, how many are we going to put in here?
6.
We did that one.
12.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to keep doing that?
Do you want to start with a picture of this one maybe and then move on to this one so we can compare the two?
Yeah, we can do that. How about this? All right, ready? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 rows, right?
Yeah.
So we'll do this. Because you like that. You said you like the rows. I think you understand that. Okay, so here's 4 rows of,
6.
right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right?
Yeah.
So we have 4 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do we have up here?
6.
6. So how much is that?
24.
And what does that 24 mean? Does that mean that there's 24 out here? Does that mean there's 24 in here?
24 in it.
24 inside of it?
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to make this bigger, right? If this is 4 times 6, we need 4 rows with what?
12.
12? That's huge, huh? Think we can draw that? I think so. So let's try it. We'll do this. Okay, so here's 1 row. Here's 2 rows. Here's 3 rows of 12, right? So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Huh?
It's 5.
It is? Okay. Just tell me, sister. You're supposed to be my helper. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, can you see those?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Positive. You're not very good at drawing, you know that. Okay, so now we have 4 rows with 12 in it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This was our original problem, right?
Yeah.
Because 6 and 6 makes 12, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, 4 times 6 is what?
24.
24. So there's 24 inside of here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just like our first picture, 4 times 6, 4 times 6.
Yeah.
Now how about this side? 4 times 6.
24.
24. So if you know 4 times 6 equals 24 for that half, and on this half you have the same thing, 4 times 6 equals 24. What do you think now 4 times 12 would be?
Can I do 24 plus 24?
Of course you can do anything that makes sense to you.
It equals 48.
Good job. Okay, how about this? Let me ask you this. Do you know how to skip count by twos?
Yeah.
Can you skip count by twos to 24?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24.
Good job. So, you know, if you're skip counting, that's multiplying by 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you skip count by 4s? It's a little bit harder, but you think you can do it? Can we try?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24.
Stop right there. So what did you do? You did 4, 8, 12, 16,
20,
20,
24.
24. Right?
Yeah.
4 times 1, 4 times 2, 4 times 3, 4 times 4, 4 times 5, 4 times 6, right?
Yeah.
Do you see how they're the same?
Yeah.
Or you could say 4 plus 4 plus 4. How many 4s would I put?
6.
Good job.
Is that it for that problem?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So now we're going to think about money. Do you like money? So suppose you had a $10 bill that you wanted to exchange for dimes. How many dimes could you get for that $10 bill?
So, just so happens we have diamonds for you to play with.
Okay.
Do you know how many dimes are in a dollar?
100. Wait,
Do you know how much a dime is worth?
10.
10 cents, right?
Yeah.
So how many cents are in a dollar?
10.
How many pennies are in a dollar?
100.
100 pennies are in a dollar. And how many pennies are in a dime?
10.
So how many dimes would you need to make a dollar?
You can use these if you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take your time.
Mm-hmm.
How are you thinking about it right now?
Counting by tens and going up to
What do you think you have to count up to make a dollar? You said it before. So how many pennies are in here?
100.
In a dime?
8. 10.
There are 10 pennies in a dime. And how many pennies are there in a dollar?
100.
100. So if you have 10 pennies in here, how many of these do you think you'll need to get up to 100 pennies?
Why don't you touch them and count them out as you're doing it?
Yeah.
20, 30, 40,
There you go.
50, 60, 70, 80, 90,
$1, you're right. So now let's imagine that we have $10. How many dimes do you think we'll need for $10? You can use these again.
You can use as many as you want.
So this is So that was 10 dimes, which is $1. We need to get to $10. How many groups of these do you think we'll need? If this is $1 and we need to get to 10.
10.
10 groups. And how many are in each group?
10.
So you have 10 groups of 10. So how many total dimes do you think you'll have?
100.
100. And that'll give you how many dollars?
10.
So how many dimes are in $10?
100.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was good.
Good job. Now we're going to have $4. You can use these if you have to, but if we had $4 and we wanted to give 10 people the same amount of money, how do you think we could split that up? $4 to 10 people.
You can use paper, you can draw a picture, you can use
the
your dimes.
10 blocks if you have to.
So you told Karina already that 10 dimes make $1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's $1. And how many dollars do you need?
4.
Okay. So what do you think you should do to get $4?
We'll do 10 of these, maybe.
Yeah.
This one slid over, so that one goes with that group.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
Okay. So how many dollars do we have right here?
4.
And how many dimes?
Wait, this one is 8.
How much is in here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. We accidentally slid those. Okay, so you said we have how many dollars?
4.
And how many dimes?
40.
And we want to give 4 people the same amount of money using this amount. $4 or